Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support at sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, and over 25 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a wonderful lady from Belgium who's got a couple of releases. Ballad of a Young Mind, The Weight of the World, featuring its title track, Driving Me Insane, Be Mine, and I'll Be Fine. And she's fine right here in Belgium as well, which is late at night, but well worth the time right here. And, of course, she'll sing a little bit for us, and just an amazing amount of hits and potential she's got from her native country. And live, ladies and gentlemen, from the wonderful country of Belgium, Astrid B. Astrid, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. So you're from Belgium, and you have a couple of releases, Weight of the World, you got Ballad of a Young Mind, and you got some releases on Spotify, I'll Be Fine, Be Mine, Drive Me Insane, and the title track, and more. And you also got some amazing experience as well, too. And before we get into all that, tell us how you got started.
Well, I got started a few years ago when I started writing songs. I was going through a tough time, and I just wanted to put all of that, all the feelings, everything that I went through into 5 songs, really, and just share it with the world.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you just kind of just went ahead and just sang, put them together, and you've got them out and everything like that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And what was that one moment that influenced you into becoming a singer as you are today? So what was that one aha moment saying that, yes, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my career?
All right. I actually started off as a classical musician, classical violinist, when I was 7. And then when I moved to Brussels around 10 years later, I went to jam sessions, and the lovely musicians at the jam sessions here in Brussels motivated me to start singing. And they gave me the mic, and they were just like, hey, just sing for us.
So no training whatsoever. They looked at it, it's like, here you go, sing.
Yeah, and I could have been bad, I could have been good, but luckily for me, they liked it.
And I think you'd also get your violin, guitar, get up there and jam and everything, and just get more people, and it could be like a viral moment on YouTube. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it could have been, but those are usually not filmed, so yeah.
And also, who are some of your favorite artists, singers, and other musicians growing up?
Oh, growing up, I got a lot of influences. So there was never any music being played at home. So I really had to discover everything by myself. And, I take away Bach and Vivaldi from the classical era. From the jazz era, I take mostly Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole. Then the Beatles from the 60s, 70s, The Doors, Queen, Nirvana, Linkin Park, Foo Fighters. Yeah, a bit of everything.
And how would you describe your sound?
How would I describe my sound? Definitely pop mainly, but there's a lot of other influences. Like it's very indie, but there's a heavy rock influence, a good classical influence as well.
Mm-hmm. And that sounds like it too. And we'll talk about a couple of your albums as well too. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support at sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on other podcast platforms, 25 of them, including iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with Astrid B from Belgium here on the Mike Wagner Show, talking about some of her history, how she got started, even getting up on stage. You also have a couple of albums out, too, called Ballad of a Young Mind and Weight of the World. And just tell about those albums along with your singles, I'll Be Fine, Be Mine, Drive Me Insane, the title track.
Right. So Ballads of a Young Mind is the EP that covers all the other tracks, that has all the other tracks in them. Yeah, as I said before, they're very emotional songs for me that I wrote when I went through a tough time. And I just really want to, touch people's heartstrings.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and also too with some of the other songs, do you base it just on what you went through a tough time, or do you have any other works like say based on life experiences or stories, or what do you have planned coming up, or what other songs do you have that are different?
Be Mine on the EP is actually different. It's a story about a breakup. It is almost word for word the first call that I had with an ex-partner of mine after the breakup.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like you went through a lot as well, too. And maybe you can just sing I'll Be Fine for us.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. So here we are, Astrid B with I'll Be Fine. Mike Wagner Show playing live for us right here on the Mike Wagner Show.
Don't make this harder for me. I've always been bad at goodbyes. Don't you cry for me. I've already cried 1,000,000 times. And I try to make sense of it all, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And I try to carry on, but I can't. No, I can't. Please let me go. I don't want to fight anymore. Please let me go. I don't belong here anymore. But don't you worry for me. I'll be fine where I'm going. Where I'm going, don't you worry for me. I'll be fine where I'm going. Where I'm going, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Very impressive. I love it. I'll Be Fine from Master B here on the Mike Wagner Show. And where can we find I'll Be Fine and your other music?
You can find it on Apple Music, on Spotify, basically any platform you use, you can find it.
That is fantastic. And of course, we'll talk about what's coming up in 2020 as well, too. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with Astrid B from Belgium here on the Mike Wagner Show. Play for us, I'll Be Fine, and also talked about couple of her releases, Ballad of Young Mind and Weight of the World. And before the pandemic hit, you also did a little touring. So you just tell us about where you toured, and after the pandemic's over, what upcoming plans you have for us in 2020 and beyond.
Right. So I just toured mostly around Belgium in a few different cities, so nothing big right now. Yeah, and for the next year, I got a song coming out next month. It's called Burn.
Okay.
It's a bit more rock blues influence. It's a heavy rock blues influence, actually. Then in July, I'm hoping to release another track. August, I'm going to shoot a video. September, that video is coming out. And October, I'm hoping to release my next EP and then play shows in November and December.
Interesting. And any plans of traveling outside Belgium afterwards?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like to travel whenever I can.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are a lot of beautiful places around Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. And also just a couple of things as well too. Who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
Oh wow. I would say really the Brussels Jam musicians. They have really put me on the path of, doing what I do now.
Okay. And also, how about your, what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Be kind, work hard, and keep trying.
Okay. That sounds great. And Astrid B, once again, big thank you for your time on the Mike Wagner Show. And before we go here, would you like to play another song for us?
Sure.
Okay, great. And go ahead and play one more for us, and we can go ahead and wrap up, and you can let everybody know where we can find your music. So go ahead and take your pick and go right ahead.
All right. This is Weight of the World.
Last night, you asked me if I was alright, so I lied. I can feel the rock in my chest burn into pieces, but the emptiness left feels like the weight of the world. Lay your hands on my shoulders and look into my eyes. I said I couldn't sleep last night. You asked me if I was alright, so I lied.
That is fantastic. Waiter of the World from Astrid B here on the Mike Wagner Show. A big thank you for your time. That was great. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or listen to your music?
So you can find my music on any platform that you use. You can purchase it either on Bandcamp, Apple Music, or my website, astridbmusic.com. And yeah, for the releases, I got my single Burn coming up next month, and video release in September, and then hopefully another EP in October.
Sounds great. Once again, Astrid, a big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic.
Thank you, Mike.
Reporting it soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you. Have back on 2020.